I can't distill down to a single thing to talk about people are using AI wrong at work. So I'm just gonna, because I have so many thoughts on it. So I'm just gonna blurt them all out, and y'all can tell me which ones are wrong, which ones you agree with, which ones you disagree with. The first one I want to say is that AI is a phenomenal tool for making people more efficient at what they do. I do believe several things are being used wrong about it. I think the manager is using it wrong in that believing it can completely replace people. There's a difference between completely replacing a person and augmenting other people to be more effective so you don't need as many people. I think that the people component there is very important. I think that when people use AI, they should use it as a tool, as if they would have an underling that could do things for them that then they'd read and check the work of. AI will have the same problems that have always existed if you have an underling that has no experience at doing something. If they just do it and you never review it and pass that work product off as your own, which is a trope in a lot of older movies, you'll have the same problems if you try to pass off AI as your own work. And if you truly can just put into some prompt or use some AI tool to completely do everything you do and pass that work product off as your own, you will be replaced by AI as soon as someone realizes that, and they can more effectively use that AI than they can effectively use you to use that AI. There's so much going on with the way I've seen AI being applied in different companies, the way I've seen AI applied to people's lives. It is this massive thing. It is the gold rush. It is very similar. It has a lot of parallels to the way that Google and the search engines first came out. When search engines first came, there were all these tropes in programming where people would say, well, everybody's going to copy stuff from the internet, copy-paste programmers, and they're not going to be able to do programming. Well, what really ended up happening made the search engine so phenomenally powerful was people would know what to do because they were doing something. They would search for an answer. They would take that answer, integrate it into their own knowledge base, copy-paste code if need be, but then modify it and grow and learn from using the search engines. The same thing, the same parallel is a proper way to apply AI. Use it to solve problems that have been solved many times before, to quickly get something out and done that needs to be done but has a lot of boilerplate to it. A lot of this is coming from the programming background because that is my job. It's my lifestyle. I'm a founder of a SaaS company and a programmer. So like those parallels between searching and AI that we went through all those years ago are the same things are coming back up. AI is much better search engine, but, and the biggest but through all of this, the biggest caveat is that because the data set is trained on is people and all the things they've written on the internet, it has a personality and it has hallucinations that come through. And when those hallucinations are used and just passed off without somebody with experience reviewing it, checking it and making sure it's right, and then going forward, it can cause a huge issue. Which brings around to the last point I wanted to get to, that right now, I think we are at a phenomenal point where we have people with 20 years experience, 20 and 30 years of experience doing something, being able to leverage the powerful tool that is AI to make them more effective. They can tell the AI to do something because they have this experience of knowing what to do. It can do some piece for them. They can review it, say, oh, there are no hallucinations here, or this is hallucination, this is just gut feel wrong. And then they are so much more effective. And then the younger engineers I see are trying to use AI to do their entire job without really knowing what's going on, and they're just taking that work product and passing it off. In 20 years, those people that are using AI today and not learning from it, just passing off the effort that it knows, in 20 years, from now, the people with 20, 30 years experience are going to be out of the market, gone, retired, not there. The people that are brand new today are going to be those ones with 20 years experience who they don't have actual knowledge about how something works. They're just going to know how to use AI to do this thing. They won't have learned or grown, and we will be at a much worse position as a whole society. That is my old man rant for the day. Use AI appropriately to be more efficient. Use it like an underling. Use it to learn. First and foremost, learn and better yourself. Just like with the search engines, it was about learning the information and applying yourself. If it doesn't pass through your mind and become something better than what came out of the AI, then you'll be replaced by AI. Be better. Let's make this phenomenal tool that AI is, and LLMs, really increase the beauty of our life and not let it ruin society. All right? If you have any disagreements or agreements, I know I covered a lot of stuff. I kind of rambled on. Put in the comments down below and let's continue the conversation there. Have a great day.